Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Virgo, the key theme showing up for you in the month of September, you have authenticity, finances, and you also have new life. So this is a really powerful combination this month where the central focus may be on finances. Whether this is where you invest your time, your energy, your efforts, this can be about career changes, possibly even large purchases, large investments. This talks about your abundance, and you actually have the Empress showing up in your reading as well. So a lot of abundance coming your way this month. I feel like there are big changes. The fact that you have authenticity here showing up as well. This is about you, your skills, Virgo, your talents, your gifts. You may have some really wonderful ideas that you've been working on, that you've been gestating with, just like the Empress. This is about you launching them. It's time to give birth is what I'm getting here for you. It's time for you to put out your unique vision. It's about you being comfortable within your own skin, being genuine, being honest. And I feel it's important for you to stay true to your goals, whether this has to do with your career, whether it has to do with your money, goals that you have for maybe a move, could be home life, love, whatever it is for you. Staying true to you is the forefront here as well, on the forefront. Now, I do sense that some of you have been working on a project or working on your business. There's something here that has been brewing within you, and I feel that you're getting ready to launch, and it may affect you financially, but I feel ultimately it's going to lead to a lot of abundance. Even if you have to invest in a little bit of that money to make something grow, I feel it's going to be beneficial to you. There's a lot of changes happening, Virgo. And it may make you uncomfortable at first, but ultimately this is about confidence. It's about knowing that the choices and decisions that you are making in the present are going to lead to a lot of happiness and abundance in the future. So this is a really exciting. I love when the authenticity card shows up because it means that your ideas, your craft, whatever you're focusing on at this time is original, right? It's stamped with your energy. And I feel that you're getting ready to really put something out into the universe. You could be starting a family. You could be changing locations. You could be changing careers, going from the corporate world to entrepreneurship. Maybe you're going from business to retirement. Whatever it is for you, I feel like it's time to take the leap because you have a lot of new beginning here, new beginning energy showing up. Now, some of you could even be looking at a payout. There could be a payout for your hard work. This may have to do with a legal situation here. It could be a payout. Some of you are cashing out maybe an account, or you are buying someone out of maybe a business. If you are in a partnership, you may be buying someone out, or someone could be buying you out as well. I do get large sums of money here, but this is golden. You can see that the money tree, it's ripe, it's fresh, it's green, and you can see the coins below it. So whatever it is that you're thinking of, it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. I absolutely feel that. There could even be a new income source coming in based on an original idea that you have. Now you have the new life card showing up as well. This is about major transformations. This is big changes here. You've been setting yourself up for success in the past. Some of you have been working really long hours. You've been working really hard to build this dream life for yourself, build this heaven on earth, whatever that may look like. This is about a fresh start. It's about growing and taking steps towards this new journey, which I feel like you're really going to benefit from here. All right, now diving into the tarot, we did something a little different this month. We have larger tarot cards, or the bigger tarot, and then we have clarifiers as well. And your first card out here, not a tarot card, but it's the sacral chakra. This is located about 2 inches below your navel, and this is your creative center, your center of pleasure and sensuality, your passion for life. This has to do with relationships with the self and with others. It is about happiness. So for a lot of you, there could have been some setbacks, right? Some of you were holding back on these creative endeavors because you weren't quite ready. Maybe you had to learn. You went back to school. You took some educational classes. Maybe you were saving up for this, but whatever this is going on here for you, this is something that's creative, unique, and brings you a lot of happiness, brings you a lot of pleasure. It's clarified by the Two of Wands here. So again, you may have held yourself back, or maybe you didn't feel like you were as happy, as abundant, as creative, or you didn't feel the pleasure or the zest for that relationship or life. I feel like you're getting your mojo back here is really what's happening. When the sacral chakra appears, this can also affect you on an energetic level. It can affect the mid to lower back. This can affect, urinary area. It can be hysterectomy, it can be uterine, it can be ovaries, colonoscopies are in this area as well. So there could have been a lot going on within that region where some of you maybe even had some cramping. I'm getting cysts for some of you. For you gentlemen out there, there could have been some back pain, and I'm getting here shoulders for some of you as well. So this would be a really good month to focus on nurturing yourself. What brings you happiness? If this is some sort of physical touch, it could benefit you to get a massage this month or to cozy up with your partner if you have one. Step outside of your comfort zone by maybe adding in a little more date night. Doing things that bring you more joy and more pleasure. I read a book one time, I forget who it was, but they talk about the PPL list. That's your pain list and your pleasure list. What in life brings you joy and what brings you pleasure, and then what brings you pain or more of that responsibility. We should have more of that pleasure on our list. And of course, we have responsibilities such as our jobs and, making sure food is on the table or in the fridge, things of that nature. But if you aren't happy, you may want to decide to shift some of those priorities and say, okay, what can I shift in my world that I can add more of that pleasure onto that list here? So yeah, you're definitely moving forward here. And you see that there's a couple of decisions to make with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is planning. It is about planning your future. It's about making important decisions that are going to affect you down the road as well. And it may pertain to business or career. But the fire here energy is all about creativity, passion, spirituality, and willpower. So I do feel for a lot of you, you're finally moving forward. You could be healing this area, sacral chakra. There could have been some deep resentments, maybe even towards the opposite sex. There could have been some there could have been some relationship struggles that you felt like you were set back from here, but you have some new choices coming into the mix. And I feel like your root chakra was affected as well, some sort of stability. You can see the red on the doors there. So this could be money, finances, it could be childhood wounding. You're healing and recovering from some root chakra and sacral chakra shifts. So this could also affect your knees, your toes, your ankles, your legs. Some of you, you're rebuilding that momentum. You're getting stronger is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, if you weren't able to walk, because I'm getting here someone walking with maybe crutches or walking with a cane, there is something here with feeling better on your feet, okay? Next up, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. It's about material and spiritual abundance, which we certainly see coming into your reading here. You have a lot of really beautiful changes showing up. There could even be some sort of financial assistance, financial aid, something that you're able to help out. Volunteer work. I sense something with volunteer. This could even be helping maybe your children at school, or volunteering for an event, volunteering to be a coach, a tutor, a mentor. The Six of Pentacles here is about scholarships, grants, gifts, donations, things of that nature. But I also sense for a lot of you, you're finally going to see that a relationship, a career, or the time or energy you're putting into your health or your wealth, it's finally balancing up here where you're seeing that it's paying off, because sometimes it is one-sided. Sometimes we put so much into the beginning of a business, we don't see any financial growth, but eventually over time it comes back and tenfold if you stay consistent. And that's kind of what I see here, is whatever it is that you're not giving up on, Virgo, okay? Because whatever seeds that you've sowed in the past, I feel like they're ready to be picked in a way. If you've planted a big, luscious apple tree, those apples are ready for you to pick and bake that apple pie. So I do feel for a lot of you, your determination is you're moving forward, you're withstanding adversity, and even at times you've wanted to give up here, or you felt drained, or you felt defeated. You're the warrior. The Nine of Wands is clarifying the Six of Pentacles, and that Nine of Wands is all about persistence, dedication, and courage to not give up when things get tough. Not give up. And they say as well that in your career or your business, you hit that peak. There may be, highs of high, but then boom, there is a little bit of a peak that you hit. And so some of you are climbing up out of that peak when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to your money matters as well, because the Six of Pentacles can be about the financial, the material, the body as well. So it's in this earthly realm that you're making some big changes, and I feel like they're going to pay off. Now you also have in the middle of your reading here, you have the Hermit followed by the Three of Swords. There's recovery here in a big way. Some of you had to go within. You did a lot of reflecting. For others of you, maybe you've worked from home. There could have been a job loss, a health concern, a loss in the family, some sort of disappointment that caused you to seclude yourself from maybe the outside world. There could have been a heartache, heartbreak, but you're recovering here because both these cards came out in reverse. So when you have the Hermit, I certainly sense that you withdrew in order to heal, which is good. It's good to withdraw sometimes instead of just jumping to the next thing or trying to push through it. Even though I sense that there's been determination here on your end, I don't feel like you are just barging your way through and not healing, because you do have these two in reverse. So it's time for you to kind of come out of that stage that you were in, because you've done a lot of growing. You've done a lot of learning. When the Hermit shows up, I feel like you did the soul searching. You now have the knowledge to put yourself out there again, whether that's in love, whether it's a new career, a new business. Yes, there was something that disappointed you in the past that may have even set you back on track, or it kind of took you off course for a while, but you're ready here. You're ready for this new life, because your next card's out here, Virgo. And this is so interesting. We actually have the Fool showing up twice, and we have the Empress showing up twice, and they're both clarifiers. So we have here the Five of Cups and the Fool is the clarifier. So something that was a loss, you're actually able to have a new beginning from. Yes, it may have hurt your heart a bit, right? We are emotional beings. We are emotional creatures here. We're human after all, having this experience. And so I feel like in the past for you, maybe you didn't believe that you could have it, or you didn't believe you could have this new beginning. There may have been a lot of fear taking place here. Some of you were fooled, okay? You were fooled or made to look like a fool, or someone thought foolishly of you. But the Five of Cups here showing up is about you allowing yourself to sit in that energy, but you're ready to pop up out of it. You've allowed yourself to grieve. You've allowed yourself to feel disappointed and have that feeling and that experience, but you're saying, all right, I'm done. I'm done wallowing in some sort of disappointment or pain. Now I'm ready to be fearless and move forward here with the Fool. So this is really beautiful, because in this card, the energy of fearless and fearful shows up. And I really love fearless, because it's not the absence of fear. Fear is part of the experience. Fear is actually much needed here on this earthly realm. However, when we let fear control our every move, when we let fear dictate our lives, that's what gets us into trouble. That's where we become, a little foolish at times, or we don't take action. But I sense that you're telling fear, get in the back seat. You can come along for the ride, but you're not steering the ship. You're ready for this new beginning. And some of you, you've had to hit rock bottom, or you've had to lose lose it all, or you felt like you've been through maybe a dark night of the soul. But the Fool says that you're ready and you're going to climb this mountain. And not only are you going to be victorious, but you're going to be successful as well. And whatever success looks like to you. All right, Virgo, next you have the Empress followed by the King of Coins. I mean, this is big. This King of Coins, he's worked his way to the top. He is secure in his abundance. So again, whatever it is that you are bringing to life with this Empress card, because she's the main focus here, this is about fertility. You are fertile in your thoughts, in your ideas. You're ready to give life. Some of you, this is a physical energy of giving life, giving birth. Some of you could be parenting, okay, or becoming parents, becoming grandparents. For others of you, your baby is your business, right? Or this could have to do with pets or animals as well. This is also about you securing your abundance. I'm getting the word retirement as well. So some of you even could be thinking about retiring, maternity leave as well. You've put yourself in a position here where you're ready for this new life, ready for this new beginning. So this is really exciting here, Virgo. I'm also getting the name here, Janice. Janice, that could be your name, someone you're working with. Maybe it's a location or a street. Please take it as it resonates. Now the King of Coins here, he can be that big boss energy. He focuses on his success, on his abundance, on his money. He's a reliable leader, but he's also very generous with his time. He's generous with his money if he has extra. He's worked his way to the top. Now, you could also be a financial advisor. You may be going in for some sort of financial advice. This can be property, real estate. It can be an investor or business. This is all about working smarter, not harder. And I feel like you actually here, you can take a little bit of a step back. Not that you're not going to work, but I feel like you're taking a step back and you're going to see the rewards pouring in here now. So this combination is powerful. It is magnified here because the Empress, she is full of creativity, right? Whatever she focuses her energy on grows. And that's what you're doing. Is there's something you're nurturing when it comes to the physical realm here. Beautiful. And lastly, you have the Fool card once again, which literally says new beginning. So I had to chuckle as all of these cards were coming out because they all coincide with each other. And to clarify, you have the Empress. So we literally just talked about this back to back. You're getting double energy on top of double energy here. So you have the Fool and you have the Empress. This is a new beginning for you to nurture your creativity, nurture what it is that you are creating. This is a really awesome time for you. And I feel September is the turning point. September is the month that you are really saying yes to some sort of new beginning or opportunity with the Fool. You may be saying yes to taking that risk, going on that adventure, embracing the unknown, having this fresh start, taking that leap of faith. You will be successful if you do. So really wonderful. All right. So when it comes to wealth, abundance, career, money, finances, you have three of the best cards that came out. And again, I had to chuckle when these came out because it coincides with what we see happening here. You have the tree, which literally is like the money tree here showing up. It reminds me always of the 10 of Pentacles. This is about you leaving behind a legacy. It is about things coming full circle, businesses that you're able to pass on or help family. This is financial growth, things come into fruition, and you have abundance showing up here numerous times. So whatever you're doing, you're on the right train and you're hitting all the right stops here in order to grow your wealth. This can be a job that's in the family, or again, you're helping families out. I'm getting here the words wellness tree. So that could be significant for you. Maybe it's a business name, or maybe you are helping people through wellness, and maybe you're helping family trees. Okay. Please take that as it resonates, but you have stability here. Some of you, this is outdoorsy. You may work with Mama Gaia, right? You may work with Mother Earth, plant-based products, essential oils. This can be organic, recycling, anything that has to do with the earth as well. And you could also help other people raise their vibrations by believing in their own truth, their own authenticity. Some of you are helping other businesses, other individuals, other mothers as well. A lot of you are healing through some mother issues. Okay, I just want to bring that up here as well with the Three of Swords. There could be something to do with mother, whether you're the mother or it's your own mother. If you've had issues in the past with loss or getting pregnant, if you're in that childbearing age, and again, that's sacral chakra. So again, it all correlates here together. Some of you may have scar tissue in that area. Some of you may have gone through some menstrual changes here as well. Even for some of you gentlemen out there, there's been some bodily changes that you're discovering new ways of doing life, right? You're adjusting here. You are accepting, but you're embracing as well. So this is really beautiful. Some of you, and this has been coming up actually quite a lot in the last couple of months, and I call them midlife discoveries. Maybe you've heard me talk about it before, but a lot of times we have what is called, or society calls, midlife crisis, right? Mental breakdowns. You hear it all the time. This person goes off and marries someone 30 years younger, or they go off and buy a new car, or they go off and do something. Now, I like to think of them as midlife discoveries, discovering who you are, what it is that you want, exploring. Now, the outside world may say, oh, this person is acting foolish. Who are they to go do that, or to marry that person, or to travel the world, right? This is your life, Virgo. So don't listen to other people, right? Don't listen to other people. If you make a foolish step moving forward, or if it's something that maybe you look back on and say, well, maybe I would have did that differently, know that it's part of your journey. We are like children at times, learning how to walk. It's okay to take a step and fall down. We get right back up, right? That's the key. That's the part of this human experience, is to keep on going. And you're going to keep on going here, Nine of Wands. But I certainly sense that for a lot of you, there's a brand new story being birthed here in your world. All right, next up you have the Gold card. Some of you may be dealing with gold, physical gold. For others of you, I'm getting here golden opportunity. Could be once in a lifetime type of opportunity that comes to you here. This is about solid finances, investing. I'm also getting something with a will, inheritance, or family money. Someone could have married into money as well, but this is about your values. It's about your integrity as well. This is long-term growth and feeling satisfied on all levels, not just financially satisfied, which I certainly sense that that'll be in the mix here, but this is emotional fulfillment. Like you're leaving your stamp on the world, that you left the world, when it's your time, a better place than when you got here. So this is about feeling that soulful, right? Soulful energy in your world. Now, we also have that banking type of energy coming in. Some of you could be bankers, accountants. You may be in financing. You may be shuffling some money, looking into investments, accounts. I'm also getting here percentage. There's something here with a percentage rate, or maybe you're taking a look at interest rates or things of that nature, because I see the little percentage bar. So please take that as it resonates. And lastly here, you do have award, Virgo. A lot of you are coming into some sort of money, some sort of win. This is a payout or a payoff for your effort. If you are looking for fame and recognition, get ready. If you're an influencer, or if you've been wanting to get that job and you've been putting your resume out there, you're going to get noticed here. This is about advancement. It's professional work. It's fortune. For some of you, you could be actually getting an award. Some of you may even be YouTubers. Maybe you're hitting that 100K mark in subscribers and you're being awarded the plaque that YouTube sends out. It could be that you've hit a certain amount of sales that you've surpassed. You've never hit that amount of sales before. For others of you, you are making, or will be about to make, the most amount of money that you've ever made here. So this is really an exciting time to be alive for you, Virgo, but it's so much more than just the money. Like I said, soulful, S-O-U-L, soulful is what I'm getting here for you. So soulful work, you are really going within. A lot of you had to recoup and recover, but you went inward and you've learned valuable lessons. And I feel like some of these lessons you're able able to help and share and spread the word so others can be true to their dreams, so others can possibly profit or have new income sources as well. All right, when it comes to love, I certainly see that there could be some sort of heartache, heartbreak, new beginnings wanted here, an energy shift. Some of you didn't want to give up on a situation, but ultimately, I feel like you had to go in a new direction. Now you do have here, keep an open mind. For those of you that are maybe single, maybe you're happy or just not focused on love, keep an open mind though, because it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. You could be dating as well at a distance. For some of you, I do feel like there could be some sort of workplace romance taking place. Maybe it's just flirty, right? Maybe there's certain boundaries that shouldn't or can't be crossed, or maybe it has, but I feel it's important to keep an open mind at this time. Now, for those of you that are just starting to talk to someone, or even if you're wanting to re-spark a relationship you're currently in, it's important to get to know each other, right? Remember why you fell in love. Or if you're just starting out, be open, be authentic, be you, because someone doesn't want that fake or facade. And if you have to be someone you're not in order for them to like you, then that's not the right relationship you are in. This has to do with you revealing your innermost selves to each other. This is about you being authentic, you being the real deal, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if they can't accept the truth, then they don't, then they don't need to be in your energy. It does say that once you both open up to each other, if there's someone in the mix or someone coming in, if both of you are raw, real, authentic, and genuine, this certainly can deepen the bond, and it could lead to a honeymoon here. It could lead to this new life together, which you have, new life, big changes. Now, there could be holidays coming up, or maybe some of you have some trips planned in the near future, because it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You could be going on your own honeymoon. For others of you, you may be traveling to go to a wedding is what I'm getting here as well. You may be a groomsman or a bridesmaid. You may be invited to be in someone else's wedding. I also sense that there could be traveling abroad showing up in the future. This could even be 2024, 2025. I know that's way far out there, but I was getting here 25. If some of you are hoping to move to maybe a foreign country, or you're looking to move near water, or maybe even take a cruise, there's a high possibility of 2025, those changes happening here. So I really like this. There could even be wedding. For those of you that are single, write this down. Mark my words. There could be a honeymoon in 2025 for you. All right. So next up here, we're going to talk about what your soul wants you to take a look at this time. This is your soul's truth. Do you know, Virgo, all of your strengths, and are you using them? Because we see here with the 9 of Wands, sometimes our strengths get tested. Sometimes we're not quite sure if we're going in the right direction. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. And that's what you're doing. You are an inspiration. Other people are looking at you and they're saying, wow, if Virgo can do it, I can do it, right? Or Virgo has really made something of themselves or their life. But it's not just physically. They see emotionally how you've shifted, how you've changed. So this is about you showing up in your zone of genius. Today, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Yeah, because there is contribution energy here. Some of you want to start a nonprofit, or you work for a nonprofit organization. Maybe you do a lot of volunteer work, or your company or your business volunteers, charitable contributions. I'm also getting here that some of you may be in a business or work for someone who gets asked in the month of September to donate time, or donate a gift basket, or donate something here. Maybe it's a large amount of money to an organization. I also feel that some of you may want to do some sort of mission work or help. Maybe you want to go to Hawaii and help the people recover. Maybe you want to go to a third world country. There's some sort of help that you want to do or you want to offer, even if it's kind words of advice, even if it's prayers that you're sending each night, if it's gift packages or gift baskets, there's some sort of contribution that I feel. And this could even be something that you've done in the past, Virgo, and that good karma is landing right on your lap, and it happens to be this month. So this is really wonderful. All right, so when it does come to health, emotional health, we're going to take a look at. Please see the disclaimer in the description box below, or a medical professional if need be. But because you have that sacral chakra, we did talk about that a little bit here. It's important to keep the flow going through maybe some light cardio, some walking, some hiking. Biking is going to be really good for you, even if it's maybe an electronic bike. I'm also getting like Peloton. It could be that you even hula hoop. There's something with a direction here, like a wheel or some sort of spinning. So whether it's your hips going in a hula hoop direction, or if it's your legs cycling or spinning, I feel like that can be really good on your joints. And I'm also getting water therapy. So some of you may really benefit from swimming, or there could be hydrotherapy. Maybe you go to a local community center and they have a pool. You would really benefit from getting in the water and doing some exercises there as well. Now, I also feel connection, community, reaching out is going to be important for your health as well. Not secluding yourself, but expressing yourself, expressing who you are, sharing your story. Some of you may even get up in front of a crowd. If this scares you and it's not something that you're going to do or nothing that you have planned, don't take this piece of information. But some of you may actually step up in front of a podium or step up on stage, give a speech, give an award, accept an award, or you're talking or sharing or expressing your ideas in front of a group of people. This may even be like an interview type of thing. So I'm seeing you stepping up, but you're expressing yourself in a really beautiful light here. You will be successful. Whatever that is that I'm seeing, you will be successful. All right, what else do we have for health? Fertility. This can be that stomach area, sacral chakra. It is about you birthing life. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. You're taking care of yourself this month, eating the right foods, making sure that you are surrounding yourself with uplifting people. I'm getting here as well. King of Coins. Definitely working hard, working smarter, not harder. So some downtime. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to have that downtime. Get your feet, I'm getting here feet rubs or feet. The feet is important. So whether it's a pedicure, whether it's soaking your feet, whether it is, foot reflexology, or just putting your feet up, kicking your shoes off and just relaxing. There's something with the feet that's important this month. All right. Now we're going to take a look and see what messages your animal spirits have for you. So at this time, Virgo, if you can, please just close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area, and release through the mouth. And as you release, I want you to focus on that third eye chakra. So close your eyes and tune into that third eye center between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps they swim deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. This could be your own pet that you have at home, maybe a pet that's crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, or maybe an animal that's crossed your path recently in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section box below the video, and I personally will enter you into the giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. All right, so please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already so you don't miss that notification. Okay, some of you may be 48 years old, 45 years old, 55, or 56. We have snake spirit. Time to get that healing on. It's time to move on. I feel like you have been doing the healing, but what I'm seeing here is snakes are actually really good omens. They represent rebirth, transformation, and I feel like a lot of you are shedding an old skin, hence the new life, hence the Fool energy here. This is about you shedding that old skin and creating a new one. There's a new one being born underneath it. So you have been going through this transformative period, and I feel like your old skin, there may still be a little bit of shedding to do. There may still be a little bit, but I feel by the end of September, that shedding is going to be long gone. You're leaving behind an old energy, an old relationship, an old environment, whatever this is here, and you're stepping into this new, which is quite beautiful here, Virgo. And it makes complete sense because it's your season, right? So happy, happy birthday. Now, next you have Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Watch your words because your words determine and create your reality. Also, be mindful because other people may say hurtful things to you. Try not to take those things personally because a lot of times what people say is projections of envy, of jealousy, of bitterness, of anger. It may or may not have anything to do with you, but do pay attention to your words because those words, again, create a reality. Instead of saying, I don't have enough, I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm lonely, I'm isolated, start telling yourself the opposite. And not only telling yourself, but embrace it. Step into that energy and say, I am worthy of love. Abundance is flowing into my life freely. Start to pay attention to your self-talk. Next, you have the Spider Spirit. It says, make your dreams real. Because what's happened is you have been weaving this web. You've been weaving this web, and this web is ready to now catch whatever it is that you have been putting out there, right? Whatever it is that you've been wanting to catch in this web that you've been weaving, it's time. And lastly here, you have Porcupine. Time for a beginner's mindset, which makes sense because you have the Fool showing up twice and you have the new life. Now, it doesn't mean that you're a child or you're being foolish. It means be open to discovery. Be open to new ways of living your life. Be open to saying yes and to new opportunities, new possibilities. Have that beginner's mindset because even at the age of 75 years old, 90 years old, however old you are, right? There's always growth. There's always new energy that we can embrace. I hear so many people at times say, well, I'm this age, I can't do this. Okay, well, the only one that is blocking that can't is you, right? It's that belief. I mean, of course, there are certain things. Maybe you are 70 years old and you wanted to have a baby. There's pet babies. There's babies in business, right? We can incorporate additional things besides the straight and narrow of what something should look like or should be. So step outside that box. If you have only one way of thinking, this is a time for you to expand that consciousness so you can attract all sorts of levels of abundance, not just the one main thing that you may have had your focus on. Because some of you, if you limit that, right, that may take a little bit longer to achieve, or you could be missing out on a lot of opportunities here for abundance and growth. All right, beautiful. Now, last but not least, you have the Stork, and it says message in a bottle, card 15. So for a lot of you, there's going to be some sort of message coming in. It could be in the form of an email, a text, a call. This could be divine messages from spirit as well, some channel downloads. It's about communication. A sign, also known as a Kledan, which is the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker. So what this means is you could be at the grocery store and you overhear a conversation that isn't even meant for you, but it's meant for you, right? Maybe someone's talking to their partner, but you overhear, and that's exactly what you needed to hear. So pay attention to the signs, the symbols, because the universe sends them to us at all times. And I feel like you're really being given some messages. Something's being delivered to you here this month. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of signs, symbols, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you are pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing. That will give you the answer to your query. Maybe it's in this message, in this reading. I'm also seeing a popsicle, very interesting. Now, some of you, maybe you've just bought popsicles. Maybe you see someone wearing a shirt with a popsicle on it, or maybe you're eating it right now, but I feel like that could be a sign or a message that comes through for you this month. I'm also getting some of you watching a cooking channel or watching a cooking show, or maybe that's something that you've always wanted to do yourself. Or maybe you're cooking, listening to this video, because I'm hearing here chopping, and I smell a lot of savory scents that's going on right now. All right, you can expect someone to favor you, Virgo, with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. And when it comes to money, you're on target. You may be questioning, am I on the right path? Is this the direction I'm supposed to go? Absolutely. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. So expect that call or a new opportunity or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you, Virgo. Even sometimes we think, well, we've been praying, we've been manifesting, we've been trying really, really hard. We've been doing the steps, we've been doing the spiritual work, and we still don't see progress and movement. Spirit hears you, right? Our soul has a divine path, a divine plan. And sometimes the ego wants to speed that up, but some things we can't speed up. It's in divine timing. But I certainly sense that the timing is here. The timing is now. The timing is ripe. So expect some favorable news. That is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope it resonates. Beautiful reading, beautiful energy. It makes complete sense as you navigate another trip around the sun. There's going to be a lot of self-reflection and new beginnings for you. So keep that beginner's mindset. Happy birthday to you Virgos out there. Thank you so much for being here. If this reading resonated, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the channel grow. I would love to see those animals in the comment box below to be entered into the giveaway. And lastly, if you are vibing with the energy of this channel and you haven't already hit subscribe and the notification button, please do so. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. Lots of love.